Hello, this is a video to kind of catch you up with week 5. I know we are just in the middle of it, and I'm sorry I didn't send out a message sooner. But what I want to do is help get you caught up with what we are doing this week. The big thing is that we have a draft of our book review due Sunday. So I don't want you to freak out too much about this. It's just a matter of putting down your thoughts, writing a really bad paper. That's your goal. Write a bad paper so you can make it better. Don't like kill yourself spending the entire weekend trying to write the perfect paper because it's only a draft. What we're doing for this week is we're reading two sections: support from the Critical Thinking Handbook, and then Charles Murray's "Are Too Many People Going to College?" This is an interesting essay. Uh, we'll have a response to that. There is a summary that is due on Sunday. And then we also have a discussion board on what is a book review. And the idea is just to get you thinking out loud about what a book review is. Why do you write a review? Who reads book reviews? All that sort of stuff. I think the main difference is making sure that you aren't writing a book report. And that is the big thing. Many people come to this draft and they start writing a report. They just summarize what happened in the book. And then their last sentence is, oh, well, I like the book. Well, that's not a review. A review is telling us something about the book and what to expect from it. So let's see. These questions should help us understand these sort of things. I do have some things about your arguments and your topics. I did go through and I responded to every one of your discussion board 8s. I also have some basic information about how we start to refine our topics. Some of you have some very broad topics like you're doing a report. This is not a report. A report is where you're just telling us information. We are working on making an argument. We'll see some of this more next week as we move into one of my favorite lessons on stasis theory, where we're looking at how you can go from one thing to the next, one idea to the next to create an argument that calls for something to be done. And that's really what we're looking at. So what should be done? What can we do? What should we do? And what is the best option? Who's going to affect? So that's why I asked all those questions at the beginning with your topic worksheet. You might want to go back to that and redo it with what you know now. There's also a difference between argument and persuasion. So make sure you look at that. And I have a little chart as well. So read discussion 8, responses. You just click on that discussion board over there and scroll down till you see discussion 8. And I know these are all out of order, but read this. I wrote feedback to each and every one. You just click on it and you'll be able to see what I said. Some of them I said longer things. You read through them all. I mean, some of you have similar topics. It's not going to hurt you to look at that, especially if you're avoiding writing your draft of the book review. If you go to this book review folder, you'll be able to submit your draft. You'll see the call the assignment. I have some things. What is a book review? Anatomy of a book review. Hopefully these links still work. Sometimes they change. So how to write a book review. Okay, there we are. So let's see. Looks like we're not able to access this one anymore. So I'm going to delete this. Sorry about that. But a book review, so it looks like that middle one. Sometimes links get updated. Sorry about that. So we can do that. I do have some samples of the book review, and you can look at these when you open them, read through them. These are not model papers. These aren't things for you to like copy and just like say, instead of through George Takei's journey, interest in finding a story about whatever. These are just not models. These are examples. What have people written? And you get to decide whether or not they are good. Look for whether or not you can tell if the book is something worth reading. So click on these. Don't do this. I don't know why the student did that. But these are all about Kelsey Timmerman's Where Am I Wearing? So this one, the student tries to explain kind of the idea, but doesn't have a thesis. So look through them. Don't copy the style or layout. They're not templates. I don't want to read the same paper or same phrases. So just look at them, see what students are doing, and judge for yourself. You'll submit your draft here. And then what's going to happen on Monday is your paper will be available for a peer review. You'll be reading 4 of your classmates' papers. Through this, there's a rubric, and I also would like you to provide in-text comments. I should have something on how to use Turnitin. I'll find a tutorial and I'll post that as well. So there will be a tutorial on how to do that. I'll post it right below here. Make sure that we know what we're doing. But that is what we're doing for the week. If you have any questions, please make sure you contact me, and stay warm, stay healthy. Thank you. Gotta stop recording.